All right. Welcome back to episode 6? I think it's 6.
Nah, it's gotta be 5.
It's 5 or 6.
It's gotta be 5.
It's 5 or 6. Anyway.
Let me check real quick. You keep going.
Anyway, it's episode 5 or 6 because this piece of shit wanted to have the first episode as episode 0.
It's episode 5, everybody.
It's episode 5. And yeah, this is midweek. It's a different schedule because we couldn't do it this past weekend because this motherfucker was sick with a throat infection.
Yeah, I couldn't even swallow water, let alone your cum.
Yeah, well, yeah, that really, my balls were all dried up.
No, they were full. I experienced it earlier today.
Anyway, so
dripping.
Dripping. So we're doing a midweek episode as a makeup, and then obviously this coming weekend as well. Not that you give a shit.
Memorial Day special.
Oh yes, Memorial Day special.
Maybe do like an hour and a half, 2 hour.
Maybe. Jesus, that would be a lot. That last episode with Leilani, that was the longest episode we did. That was fucking an hour and 34 minutes.
It didn't feel like it.
Yeah,
I mean, that 35-minute episode we recorded felt longer. I was also like falling asleep though.
Yeah. Either way, so crazy shit we've seen, I guess. I don't know if we did that with Leilani.
No, we didn't.
Sure. Yeah,
crazy shit I've seen.
Yeah, I guess we could just do one by one this time.
Crazy shit I've seen.
Balls.
Yeah. Bogos.
You got big balls.
Yo, I got a massive nutsack. I got fucking walnuts, bro.
Okay. So
you got marbles, I got walnuts.
Yeah, you're right, bro. Anyway.
Damn, that's loud. Let me fix that real quick.
Okay, so yeah, crazy shit you've seen, I guess. I don't fucking know. What did you see? I don't even know at this point. I can't think of mine.
Crazy shit I've seen. Not crazy, something crazy, but something that really annoyed me was the elevator in my building hasn't been working. So I've been having to lug my 70-pound electric bike up and down 3 flights of stairs every day.
That's so funny, and you deserve it. I'm kidding.
I mean, that's fine. As long as I love you. Steal your socks. I love you too.
Fuck. What?
Oh my god.
I mean, it's midweek, so I can't really.
Well, today at work, I was pissing myself because the way the work is oriented is I have my own little section, and Des or Kurt kind of works like outside of it, kind of. So I'm in like a U-shaped cage.
Yes, of course, cage.
It's essentially a cage. Can't keep me contained though.
Yeah, it's a section that's sort of in a U shape that you have to walk into one way and one way out type deal where he does his thing.
Oh, I do my thing in there,
bro. Yeah.
You've been sexually harassed countless times in that area.
The grope section.
I've bent you over that table.
No.
Yes.
Which one?
My goal is to bend you over every table,
Jesus Christ,
including every desk.
I'm pretty sure this isn't a podcast anymore. It's just like
confessions of a predator.
Incrimination Central over here.
It's consensual. I mean, I asked you for a safe word, and you said we don't have one. So when you tell me enough, I think keep going.
Yeah, no. He likes it. Deep down, I'm just crying.
Fucking want to hang yourself?
Nah, I think it's funny acting like gay with your homies when you're straight.
Bros before hoes.
It's really funny to me, and it's even funnier to you as I've physically experienced, because I don't ever really grope you. I just
you touch my titties a little bit.
Yeah, because it's funny. It's like
and I slap your ass because you have like an aneurysm.
Not intentionally. I'm pretty sure
That's the
no
funny part.
aneurysms are fucking intentional to begin with. It's like all these fakers over here. Fucking no, but Jesus. Oh yeah, so the crazy shit. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's sort of both of us. I was Relish over here fucking brought up the Pokemon Go kid, like, oh, I play Pokemon.
Hey, copyright.
It's not even fucking copyrighted.
Bro, they will copyright us.
Shut up. Fucking.
They will take our invisible monetization of 30 views.
What a loss.
Please get your friends to watch this. We need more money.
Either way, so I was like, oh my god, I forgot about that kid. And so like we were fucking, like he was fucking. Yeah, we were. Oh no. Fucking. Shut up. It's my way of spacing out my not remembering things. It's like if I don't remember the word I'm supposed to use, I just say fucking to like space it out while I think of it.
Is it because you're thinking about something you'll never get?
Yeah. Anyway, I'm crying. Nah, but I have had sex before. Let's just keep that on record.
If you say so. There's no proof and no pudding.
I'm glad there's no proof, bro. We were both underage at that point. Are you trying not to spit your fucking drink out?
Yeah.
Anyway, fucking. See,
my hill water. My hill water.
What? Oh. Mountain Dew, hill water. You're right, bro.
Hill condensation.
No, but better. he was at his area, and where he is sitting is facing towards the computer where you print shipping labels for the packages that he packs the orders into, blah 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 blah. So I was at the computer, and he brought up the fucking Pokemon Go kid, and I was like, oh my fucking god. And I looked him up.
I told you to look up what he looks like now, but instead you found like
all the old pictures of just the video.
Yeah, like a suit, like essentially a fisheye lens of this kid's face and teeth.
And I started ceasing to breathe. I was laughing so hard, and I looked at you, and you were just, your face was red, and you were pissing yourself as well.
I was crying. So
it was just the stupidest shit. Like, while I'm supposed to be shipping fucking orders,
you pull it up on the work computer where one of the three bosses of this business is standing maybe 50 feet from you, and she hears us having fun and decides it's wise to walk over and make it stop.
But she didn't even say a single word.
She didn't have to. Her
she
face
just stood there
all.
Behind me, not behind me, but like maybe 10 feet behind me, and you kept laughing and laughing because you saw her behind me, like looking like, what the fuck? And I didn't know she was behind me, and I thought it was a good idea to, like, because at that point, at the time she was behind me, I had switched tabs back to the shipping thing.
What had happened was basically Kurt had saw the image, pointed it out to me, we were laughing, he switched back to the work tab, called over the warehouse or floor manager.
I didn't call her over.
No, you called the floor manager.
Oh, yes, R. I guess.
To ask a question. And R was standing there, I was standing there, and as we were urinating in our trousers, you decided it's a good idea to pull up this picture to show R.
Yeah, well, I pulled it back up. I never closed it in the first place.
Yeah, it was just so another tab.
Yeah.
And maybe 15 seconds before you pull it back up, the boss walks up behind you.
And I still don't know she's behind me.
You have no idea.
Yeah. I pull this fucking tab back up, and I just start laughing. And you start laughing even harder because you know she's standing behind me, and you don't say a fucking word.
She has this look of absolute disappointment,
but also confusion. She doesn't even look really mad. She's just like, what the fuck? That's more of like a. I feel like that's the best description for her fucking face, dude. It was so bad, and then I eventually see that she's behind me.
Oh no! It took you at least a minute 30.
And I
And
I look
Aura and
at
I
her.
are just pissed. I'm trying so hard to stop laughing. My face is probably the color of a tomato. I got veins popping out on my neck and forehead. At one point, I'm bent over the trash can, trying not to gag from laughing and sobbing. Just tears are coming out of my eyes. I'm not even laughing. I'm just like holding my breath. My blood pressure through the roof. Liquid just squirting from my eye sockets. I'm laughing so hard. And R is like
This was today, by the way.
head in hand, bent over the table. And you're just like...
Oh yeah, he was laughing too.
What's
Because you both were laughing at the fact that she was standing behind me, and I finally noticed that she's standing behind me, and I look at her, and she's still making that fucking face, and she's like, she just goes, "Is that work related?" And I just go, "No."
No.
And I'm like, I, like an idiot, I was just like, I promise you, it was like a 10-second thing where I pulled that up, and I went back.
No, it was on there for like maybe 20, 30 seconds.
Either way, it wasn't like I was straight up fucking around trying to ship packages, because that's not what I was doing. I mean, yeah, it was what I was doing, but like, it's not.
Oh,
like,
I definitely wasn't doing that. I was definitely doing that.
No, it's not like I was spending a lot of time fucking around and laughing at this thing. I just pulled it up for a second, and the
We spent
majority,
a lot of time laughing at it.
and the majority of it, yeah, was us just laughing, and that was just that. And yeah,
my
that's
God.
not crazy shit, but it's kind of fucking hilarious.
It
To be
was
honest.
so funny.
It was so stupid.
I
Whoa.
Don't make me yawn.
Gotta get my water. I like water. It tastes good, you know what I'm saying? It really tastes. Oh.
You squirted water at me when we got sushi today.
Oh, yeah. That was funny.
Yeah, Kurt was playing with my tempura flakes. And I was like, bro,
What the fuck you doing?
what the fuck you doing? And then I flipped one of his pieces of sushi. And he had water in his mouth. And he just decided to soak me.
I couldn't fucking hold it, and I was pissing laughing. Dude, that's like the...
You don't need to piss out your mouth onto my face.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking fair.
It was so funny, though.
That's a pretty fair argument there. Jesus, dude.
Good thing I was done eating, or else my whole sushi plate would have been covered in water.
Jesus, dude. Oh, speaking of nothing, we weren't talking about anything that brought me to this, so I don't know why I said speaking of blank, but there's this artist named Alon Moore, Alon space Mor.
A lawnmower.
A lawnmower. That's fucked up. I'm sure plenty of people have made that joke. He is Israeli, so I'm pretty sure his name is actually pronounced Alon, like with that little, the O that's pronounced that way, just Alon, sort of, more, maybe. So it doesn't sound like a lawnmower, like how a lot of people probably do say it. A lot of people say Alan Moore or a lawnmower. Who fucking knows? My point being,
He answered you on Twitter once.
he answered me on Twitter, and we had an entire conversation. And he's not super small, but he's also not gigantic. You know?
He's like 5'8".
That's
I had to bust it out.
fame-wise. He's not that big, but he's also not that tiny either. He has a lot of plays on some of his songs, and he is one of the most talented fucking musicians I've ever heard. Like, his sound design, his production quality, his composition, everything is just fucking flawless. He's a fucking genius. And so he responded to me on Twitter like almost 4 years ago, and we had just conversations about his music, and I asked him a bunch of questions like a fucking 17-year-old would. like just
How to
how'd
get
you do
some
this
pussy.
in this song, or how'd you make this so perfectly, and oh man, this song, wow, that sound design in that particular song was unreal. Like just I was just being a fucking fanboy, and he was cool about it, obviously, and because but my point being is I don't think he's ever had a legitimate interview, like an auditory or visual interview ever, like ever. So, yeah, we were thinking of hitting him up and asking him if he would like to be on the podcast, and maybe have him be the first interview, have him have his first interview on our podcast, which would not only be huge, but it would also just be so cool, like, in my opinion, because I fucking love him. He's great.
I mean, yeah, it would be cool, but why would he go on a podcast with 30 viewers? You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, why would he do any interview? It doesn't matter. It probably doesn't matter to him because he doesn't have a gigantic following, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure if he were to say yes, he would be like, it would probably be in the reason being would probably be, oh, wow, you know, I don't get interviewed, and I've never done a proper interview. Maybe he would. My point is, odds are of it happening is probably low, but
What?
just the cap spin was pretty good. Either way, it would be great. So hopefully next fucking episode we'll have him on the fucking show. That would be crazy. Or next one after that. Who knows? I don't know what the fucking point of that was. I'm just saying that's just a preface to our potential next episode with him in it. It's fucking, that would be insane.
Indeed, it would be.
So talented, so fucking talented. Did you just throw
My bottle into
your
your
Mountain Dew
hamper?
into my dirty fucking laundry hamper, dude?
Absolutely, I did that.
That's kind of fucked up. I think I would like you to leave now.
Bro, you're kind of fucked up.
Hey, what do you mean by that, huh?
I'm saying you look like Frankenstein. You are pieced together from corpses, my guy.
That's a little bit of an overstatement,
I mean,
but I'll take it.
better than any girl has told me.
Jesus Christ. Bro, you're pulling out the big guns here.
Nah, these are just, high caliber pistols, no 50 cals.
Okay, whatever. You mentioned you want to tell a story about another drug story potentially.
Oh, it's not always a drug story, but this one is. It's a story about my bad trip.
What's with your voice right now? It all of a sudden, like halfway through this recording, it all of a sudden went into like 4 octaves lower than it usually is.
It's what happens when I'm tired.
Speak with more energy, dog.
Awesome, dude. I will totally do that.
I actually prefer that.
Fucking wrap a wire around your neck and jump off a bridge.
Oh my god. Jesus. Okay. Yes.
Why are you asking Jesus for help? He's dead.
He never existed.
No, he did exist. He's an actual historical figure. It's just that the question is, did he perform miracles or not?
Nah, I'm chilling. I'm chilling on the miracles. It got me my depression and bed. That's what I got. That's a miracle.
It's a miracle you're still alive, bro.
Who said I'm suicidal? What? Imagine I'm just like actually suicidal this whole fucking time.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
God, I couldn't imagine actually like being suicidal. That just fucking sounds so sad.
I tried to kill myself. Shit doesn't work.
Shit doesn't work. Got to do another strat.
I was dog water.
Fucking low-key making suicide jokes up in this bitch.
I was knocked, but I got revived.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, hit me with a Narcan.
Oh my god. Story time, I guess. Jesus.
But yeah, so in high school, I was an avid user of several different classes of heavy narcotics, such as stimulants, downers, and opiates. And one of my favorites. Are you fucking with my mic right now? I'll fucking kill you.
Jesus Christ. I'm just trying to take off my hoodie, dog.
So take it off. Strip for me.
No, I'm chilling. Just continue with the story.
Fucking go ahead and do it then.
That's what I'm doing.
Good boy.
Oh, fuck.
I slapped his stomach. Bro, you sound sick.
What?
Yo, cough into the mic right now. Cough into the mic right now. Oh, it cracks me up every time, dude.
Oh, dude, it's gonna sound so much better.
It sounds like you inhaled like a pile of glass and you're coughing up chunks of lung, bro.
Bro. Wait, what is that, 20
horrible.
minutes? Okay, yeah, 20-minute mark. I'll write that down. So
Why, to remove that?
No, to listen to it. See how fucked up that sounds.
Oh, man.
Actually, hold on. I'm sorry, we just went back and listened to it. Holy shit. Dude, didn't even sound like a cough. Bro, it sounded like an atomic bomb. I shouldn't have gotten that close to the mic. Are you okay?
Oh, my God.
Oh, fucking Christ, dude.
Why did it sound like
It's just the cough starts and it's just noise. It's just fucking noise. It's just. Oh,
Oh, that was so funny.
oh my god. Oh, I love how it went from the big, like the first 10 seconds of a story to
In the
just
binging.
in the beginning, the beginning.
Oh,
Oh man.
oh my God.
Holy
Oh.
shit. Oh, okay.
Oh,
As you were saying,
what was I saying?
dude.
Oh, I used narcotics in high school.
Yeah. Now you're coughing in the mic. Wait, no, now you gotta do it. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that must be pretty good. Oh, I finished my beverage. What?
The way you said that. just,
Oh, I finished my beverage. Brain dead.
what? Why'd you say it like that?
That's just how I speak, dog.
Oh, I finished my
I finished my beverage.
Like that was Duke Nukem looking ass. Holy shit.
I'm here to drink beverage and kick ass, and I'm all out of beverage.
Time to chew ass and kick bubble gum. Okay, go on with your fucking story. Come on.
Sounded refreshing.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
You want some water? I can't believe you didn't spit that out, dude. You looked like you were really trying not to spit that out, dude. Dude, get away from the mic. Back the fuck out of the mic. Oh my god. Dude. This fucking podcast episode is just
started strong.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh,
so good.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh.
Okay, you good?
I'm chilling. That was very refreshing. I got water in my nose. It went in my lungs, and I had to not cough, swallow it, and then cough.
That's the full cycle, bro. All right, you ready? Tell that shit. Tell that story about the drugs.
Yeah, so I'm in high school. I'm doing drugs.
Oh, it's bad. What?
That's bad.
That's... Oh my god! Why are you laughing at that? Jesus, dude. Fuck.
Why do you sound like you're getting ahead? Jesus, dude. Fuck.
Dude. We gotta calm the fuck down. You were in high school and you were doing drugs.
Bro,
We've been trying to
wasn't.
start this fucking story for 10 minutes. Just tell them. Just tell the story.
You're like begging me.
What?
You're like, please just start the story.
I just don't even care at this point. I feel like if the whole episode is just us laughing and there's nothing here to listen to.
I'm not even gonna wipe my tears anymore.
You're just crying, pussy. Oh, okay. Okay, dude.
Pussy?
Okay. I'm gonna calm the fuck down. I'm not gonna laugh at anything. Why is my mic being like this?
Fucking lie.
Okay, go. Just start the fucking podcast.
Go?
Start the story.
Start the podcast.
Dude. Okay.
Why'd you have to moan?
I'm just sighing. I'm just sighing. Ready? I'm ready.
Let's get it. You wanna laugh at that?
The difference between your fucking laughs that go and then just go, let's get it. It's so fucking stupid. Jesus Christ. See, I told you, your fucking laugh is so high pitched. What? What's your question? What's your question this time?
Oh my god. I'm just sitting here crying.
Should we even tell this fucking story at this point?
I'm gonna tell it if it's the last thing I fucking do.
Dude, your fucking face just now, you're like... Jesus. Okay.
Why'd you laugh like that?
I think it's been about...
like you're going to cardiac arrest.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty fucking concerning. Okay.
Oh man.
For the 47th time, story time.
I need my nose spray.
You need the nose spray? That's the delay this time? What are these fucking noises you're making, dog?
What did you just say, dud?
I said dog.
I heard dud.
What are the fucking noises you're making, dud? Actually, you know, I might need that in my lefty. Is it saline or whatever?
It's epinephrine spray. It's Oxymetazoline HCl 0.05%.
I'm gonna pass. What the fuck even is that? Let me read that.
It just it basically opens up your airways.
Oh.
Saline gets rid of the boogies. This like literally just like gets rid of inflammation and opens it.
All right.
Here, you want to give it a shot?
No,
Give
I'm
a
chilling.
little bit of a.
Jesus. Got on my vape. All right, while I'm doing this, start the fucking story.
All right, so, I'm in high school and I have a friend of mine named Jay and a girl named P, and a friend C.
Why did her parents name her P? What's her brother's name? Poop? Sorry. Go on. What? Go. Jesus, dude.
Woo. So, after school, basically I think it's like a Friday. Yeah, it had to have been a Friday.
That didn't spray shit.
You got to really squeeze it. You got it.
I didn't feel shit.
Trust me, it got in there.
Okay.
Give it like 5 minutes, you'll be breathing.
Okay.
Just. My nostril.
Okay. Good.
So, man, this is the worst story I've ever told.
Jesus, dude.
I need to hit my vape.
As if no more fucking delays to this story could happen. You go, nah, I gotta hit my fucking vape. Okay, just fucking Christ. Should we just scrap this episode?
Nah, this is gold.
Okay. This is a bad trip episode.
This whole podcast is a bad trip.
Yeah.
So I'm chilling with my friend Jay, my girl P, and we decide to go pick up some acid. And I'm like, I bet. And I have this plug, I found on Instagram. He serves a lot of New York City and this and that. And I hit him up on Instagram. We copped some tabs. We get something like 9 tabs for, CJ and I. And P isn't...
CJ? CJ? Oh! Big Smoke? CJ?
I got the reference. I'm just not going to laugh at it.
Oh. You laughed.
Yeah,
Checkmate.
at you.
Checkmate. All right.
So we cop some tabs. P isn't going to participate because she needs to go home with her family that day. She can't stay over. So I'm like, Jay, these tabs, they're fucking strong. And he's like, okay. And we've tripped a lot. Every week on Friday we used to go get drops from a plug in Manhattan. Or as you call it, the island, because you're a fucking degenerate.
I didn't mean to call it that, okay?
You've called it that in the past, and I've had to correct you.
That nasal spray ain't doing shit, dude.
Give it a minute.
Okay.
It's working for me.
Okay.
If it doesn't work, I'll give you a squirt.
Ooh.
I'll give you one anyway, but So we go pick up these tabs, and then we head on a train to go over to Jay's house because Jay got a nice crib, and his dad isn't going to be there. So I'm like, Jay, these tabs are strong. We're going to take one every 6 hours on the hour all night, and we're going to trip for 32 hours.
Jesus, dude.
For us, it wasn't that big. We've tripped for 24 and 18 and 6, whatever.
That I couldn't imagine.
And I'm an experienced psychedelic user, especially with acid. I've done it at that time maybe 50, 60 times.
Okay.
Yeah.
What year is this? Or how old were you?
It's 2022. 4 years ago?
Okay.
No. It was between 4 and 3 years ago because I was in my senior year. So of course we go to school. It's Friday. We show up. We get marked as we came into school, and we just leave because we could do that. And we go pick up, and we head over to Jay's house, and C, God rest his soul, he passed away. He was a funny looking dude. He reminded me of Shrek.
Something weird to remember someone by? Ooh. Shrek?
You can also remember him by his bad heroin habit.
Ooh, yeah, that's
that
good.
I inadvertently created, I guess.
May you rest in peace. I don't even know his real name because I don't.
Charles, he's gone, so I don't want to say his name.
Oh, okay.
Fucking great guy. He had a huge tooth gap and these tiny ears and really funny looking dude. I'll show you a picture later. Such a sweetheart, He would always help everybody. But anyway, it's the four of us going to Jay's house. We get there, and I take 2 tabs because I'm experienced. I know I can handle 2 and be okay, right? So I'm like, okay, Jay, take 1. See, you do your thing. He does acid all the time. He's taking these tabs. He knows how strong they are. I hadn't, but I've known their strength. I've done my due diligence and research on them, and I turn around from the kitchen to get the tabs and put one on my tongue, and I hear giggling behind me, and I'm like, oh, this can't be good. Whenever Jay giggles, it's some stupid retarded shit. And I turn around, and it's Jay with 3 tabs on his tongue.
Ooh.
And I'm like, bro, take them off right now. You're fucking yourself. And he's like, like laughing with his tongue out with 3 tabs. And I'm like, oh, you fucking idiot. And C took, I don't know, probably 2 or 3 of them too. And I'm just like, fucking great. I'm going to have to be the babysitter because I'm me and I have to deal with these stupid guys taking so much fucking acid it can melt their brain.
And you're also going to be on acid at the same time, too.
Yeah, I'm going to be tripping balls.
Yeah.
So I'm just chilling. We're all chilling in the TV room. It's like a nice. It was the basement floor and the first floor of a brownstone building in a affluent neighborhood in downtown Brooklyn. And we are enjoying ourselves. Enjoying the come up. It's been like an hour or 2. I'm cuddling with P, or just basically just sitting on the couch with my arm around her, essentially. And Jay is sitting in his little armchair, giggling, as he usually does, begging me to hit my fucking jewel. And C is just doing what C does, and he's just staring at the floor, mindlessly. He was pretty spaced out. And I don't know, after maybe an hour and a half, I'm tripping pretty heavily, I'm looking at the TV, and I don't think anything's playing, but the little triangle for the play button is like swirling.
Ooh.
Making some weird ass shapes. I'm tripping balls. Jay is like, this stuff's really strong. I'm like, no shit, Sherlock. I told you to take fucking 1. You degenerate.
Yeah.
I was pretty heated about that. And from there I go and we just kind of hang out. And after about 2 or 3 hours, I say, hey, you guys want to go to the park? At this point, it's maybe 8 p.m. I like the trip at night. I never had a bad trip. It never scared me. And this trip isn't bad because of the acid. It's the experience of the people around me that made it poor. So, P's like, oh, I kind of got to go home. And I'm like, please don't leave us. Please, I can't take care of these guys by myself. And she's like, well, I don't know what to tell you. I got to go. I'm like, all right. So she moseys on out of there. And, I'm sweating bullets in like a sweater because it's not winter, but it's not summer in New York. It's kind of a weird time. And we go to this park, and I'm loving it. The air is cold and kind of nippy, Like if there's a breeze, you'll feel it on your cheeks, and it's really cold, but if you have a sweater on, you're all right.
Yeah.
It's like, it's perfect. And Jay is like paranoid out of his mind, and C is just like in a different world. His body's here, and he could follow directions, but he's not there. And I'm like, all right, I got a vegetable and a schizophrenic with me.
Okay. That's one way to describe them.
I mean, that's how it was at the time, and basically we're in the middle of this park. It's kind of well lit some places and not, so we're in the middle of like an empty field surrounded by trees.
So you still decided to go to the park after P leaving?
Yeah. Because I knew how to get back. I wasn't tripping so hard, and I know how to handle myself, right? So we're in the park. The trees, leaves look like they're all cohesive in like a chainmail pattern flowing in one direction. It's beautiful. It looks like a Van Gogh painting. And, Jay's like, hey, Nick, can we go home? And I'm like, yeah, sure. I mean, I want to stay, but, like, why do you want to go home? He's like, can we please go home? And I'm like, hey, let's go home. I could obviously tell something's fucking up. And he's like, he looks really worried. Looking everywhere, eyes darting around. He has no color left in his eyes. His pupils are dilated fully. C is just kind of just standing there as a vegetable. Just staring at the ground.
Yeah.
Mouth breathing. It's hilarious. And as we walk out of the park, I know where we are because I've walked that way so many times. But I don't know where we are because everything looks the same and every street looks like it goes on forever. Right? So my legs know where to go, but my brain is scared. And I'm like, all right, we're going to get home, no problem. It's just like, whoa.
It's just
what
like,
the
whoa.
fuck's going Whoa. What the fuck's going on? You know what I mean?
Mm.
So we finally make it back, and Jay is like, oh, finally home. He strips down to like a t-shirt and his boxers.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm there in a t-shirt and I think shorts or sweatpants or something. And C is just kind of like wandering. Like just like pretty much just stumbling almost, but carefully around the floor, the top floor of the house. And Jay comes up to me. He's like, hey, can we please get rid of C? And I'm like, why? What's up? And he's like, oh, I'm afraid he's going to steal something. He's a black guy.
What the fuck?
He's a black guy. Whatever. He's like, he makes me uncomfortable. I don't know him. And it wasn't a racially motivated thing. He just didn't know him. And Jay is wealthy. Or his father is wealthy, and it's his father's house.
Okay.
And he's been scared of stuff like that happening before at parties. And him and I were very close at that time. And essentially what happened was I got rid of C. I said, hey, man, things are looking pretty grim. You mind heading out? And he's like, yeah, sure. So he grabs his stuff and leaves.
Yeah, sure.
I can't, I tried to text him, like, up until the next day. No response. This guy's probably, like, robbed on a train somewhere. Right? He was fucked up. But he was used to that, so, I'm sure he made it home all right. And at this point, right, it's like maybe 11 o'clock. It's just Jay and I in this big house. And it's quiet. And I'm like, all right, Jay, you're not feeling well. Let's get you tucked into bed. So we're on the second floor of this house. And wooden floors and a wooden stairwell. Cover your mouth or a ghost is going to put his cock in your mouth.
I was yawning, just for background. Anyway, go on.
Yeah, and I'm like, all right, Jay, let's go to bed. Let's get you tucked in. I'll make sure you're all right. And he's always asking me. He got a brand new hat that day, a white or a light gray Carhartt hat.
Well, I tried.
Idiot. A light gray Carhartt hat, his keys, and a jewel. And he's like, Nick, where's my stuff? And I'm like, it's on your lap. You're okay. He's like, okay. Where's my stuff? I'm like, what's going on here? Why isn't he remembering what I told him 2 or 3 minutes ago? So I know something's wrong. And I'm like, all right, let's go to bed. So he's wrapped up in his blanket. We stand up to go to bed, and he's standing by the top of the stairs, maybe like 3 or 4 feet away from it. And I'm collecting my stuff, my backpack, my jewel charger, phone, AirPods, keys, dab pen, just like the normal stuff I would carry with me everywhere. Mm-hmm. Getting ready to go downstairs into the guest bedroom so I could get ready for bed. And I hear a thump. Not the thump of like a knock on a door or a hand falling on a table, but like a body hitting the ground.
Dude.
And I turn around, and Jay is face down on this wood flooring. And I run over to him, and I flip him over, and I'm like, slapping him on the cheek, like, hey, wake up. And then after maybe 10 or 15 seconds, he comes to, and he's like, what happened? And I'm like, dude, you fucking fell over. Surprised you didn't break your nose. And he's like, oh, where's my stuff? I'm like, oh, this shit again. At this point, he's probably asked me maybe 50, 60 times.
Dude.
It's about midnight, so from 11 to midnight, he's been asking me, and we've been, listening to music and whatever. And we finally make it down the stairs, and I'm like, this guy is fucked up. So I put him in bed, and I sit with him for maybe 5 minutes. And, it's always close his eyes, looks asleep. They just, like, flash open, right? Like somebody just poured cold water on his cock, right? Just like, oh, my God, what's going on? Where am I? Where's my stuff? I'm like, Julian, your hat's to your left. Your keys are next to it, and your vape's right there. And he's like, oh, okay, thank you. And I'm like, no problem. And it continues like that for maybe an hour and a half.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah. So I call Jay's, I wouldn't say boyfriend, I guess friend with benefits. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, hey, Jay's having a really bad time. Can you, stay on the phone with him for a bit? And he's like, yeah, fine, whatever. I'm like, thank you so much. So I go over to Jay. I say, Jay, A, his name started with an A, so A is going to give you a call, and he's going to be here with you. I'm going to go to bed. And he's like, okay, where's my stuff? And I tell him where it is, and he says, sure. The call comes in. I pick up the call for him, put him on speaker, and I go. And I can't really sleep, so for the next hour and a half, I just hear, where's my stuff? And A is just trying to calm Jay down. Like, hey, you have it here. It should be to your left. And then he would feel around for it, feel it all, and go back to sleep. And I could vaguely hear it, because I'm one door down. Mm. And I'm laying there. P is already asleep, so I'm like tripping hard in the dark, and I feel so lonely. Like P isn't answering me. If I go in the other room, Jay is gonna make me go crazy, and I'm just laying there like I have nobody to turn to. And it was just like, not fear, but just sorrow.
Right.
A very intense sorrow. And I'm just like, I'm gonna be alone forever. Even though I was with somebody romantically at the time, it was just, that didn't matter. And of course, at the time, it was a really complicated relationship, having a lot to do with drugs and, the procuring of drugs and funding and a whole bunch of stuff. But Jay has the worst time. And I eventually get to sleep, wake up 3 hours later, still kind of, off in the head.
But you're not tripping anymore.
No, I'm not having the visuals, but I'm having like a little bit of a mind fuck. And Jay, I wait for him to wake up just to make sure he's okay before I leave. And he wakes up and he's like, dude, that was bad. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I was taking care of your dumbass. And after that, Jay didn't really trip ever again.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That'll do it, huh?
Yeah. I did a couple times, maybe two or three more times. On acid, at least. I did shrooms after that. I did DMT a couple times. I did the party drugs, MDMA, ecstasy, 2CB. Never GHB, though. Big regret. But I did all those other things that gave you visuals and were stimulants, but never really acid. Just a couple times, and both times I didn't enjoy it, which sucked. But it was a really weird experience because I had spent a lot of time prior to that tripping balls. I went a month straight tripping every single day. I would go to school, smoke weed all fucking day, get home. I didn't really have homework. I just did it, on the way home. It took me like 30 fucking minutes. And essentially I would just get home and take my acid, whether it was, 2 tabs, 3 tabs, 4 or 5, half of one, whatever the allotted dosage for that time period was, I would take it. And I would go to sleep, or I think I would go to sleep. And this was kind of like a break from my habitual meth use. But it was just a really intense moment of just tripping really hard all the time, taking acid before quote-unquote sleep time, 8 p.m., and then going to school at 8 a.m. and smoking weed and having the trip come back.
Oh, my God.
And smoking weed all fucking day and then coming home and rinse and repeat for 30 days.
Jesus, dude.
And doing schoolwork and classes and getting decent grades and this and that. I guess it was more of an experiment just to see what would happen and how it would function. But I was experienced and I handled the situation well, in my opinion. But it's a shame that it ruined that substance for me.
Yeah, well, I mean, even though I only did acid once, it fucking sucked. So I couldn't imagine, even if I were to start smoking weed again, which I wouldn't, but even if I were to do that again and try other shit, I don't think I would ever even touch acid ever if I were in that situation.
I wouldn't recommend it. You need to be in a good mind space.
That's fucking scary.
How's your nostril, by the way?
Fucking clear as fucking day. I'm not kidding. That shit worked. I was like testing it out like a minute or two ago, and I was like, damn, that shit works.
It does.
Bro.
It's addictive.
It's a drug of choice. Nasal spray.
No, people really get addicted, and like they'll travel, and then a place won't have their specific brand of nasal spray, and they'll get upset.
That's pussy shit. That's first world problems right there.
It really is. I used it when I was sick, and then I'm pretty much just going to run this bottle until it's empty and then be done with it until whenever, you know what I mean?
Right. God damn. That was a fucked up story.
I mean, I got a million fucked up stories. I got a million great stories. I got a million stories.
I got a million stories. Yeah, maybe at some point we'll have Kip on.
Kip has some... Kip is my girl, by the way. She has some crazy stories.
Yeah, you keep telling me how she has like 4 trillion fucking stories.
Yeah. And they're not crazy like mine, where it's like, oh, this person's brain melted and then they had acid flashbacks for a minute and they fell on their face and asked me where their stuff was for a day.
Right.
You know, her stories are pretty lighthearted, I would say. You can get a good laugh out of it if you can get past the initial main plot point.
Plot point.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah. Well, either way, that's just... Fuck that. Fuck that story. Not fuck that story, but fuck what happened in that story. That sounds terrifying. Genuinely fucking terrifying. I would never want to do that shit.
Yeah, it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
it was a good experience because it showed me it was essentially, one of my first tastes of a negative situation regarding drugs. Like, of course, I was already doing meth by IV, and it wasn't good, but I'd lost people, but none of it really hit home because I didn't have to deal with it. It's not like I was around the bodies at that time. It's not like I was, out in the streets with people doing drugs. It was like we always had a place. We always had this. We always had that.
Damn. All right. Well, all right. I think this might wrap this episode up a little bit because, it's kind of funny. We were laughing for like 30 fucking minutes and then dropped a drug story and then we bounced like.
That's the podcast,
I guess. But yeah, we this weekend we'll drop another one midweek and then this weekend to make up for the not.
For the absence.
For the absence, yeah. For the not episode this past weekend. Anyway, so that wraps this shit up. This is Kurt.
This is Relish.
Jesus, your fucking voice.
This is the voice of Master Chief.
And this has been Kurt and Relish, and we will see you next time. See you later. Fuck.
No, I finished my beverage.